Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1938 Royal O model vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. This is how you set the margins. On top here, this is the left margin, this is the right margin. I like to put them at the beginning and end of the page like this, kind of match up the paper. And this is the paper bail that sits on top. Hold the paper down. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1 or 2. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip the switch forward 1 and it'll skip 2. That works good. We're going to keep it on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. Switch from black to red. Flip the switch over and there's a red dot right there to indicate you're on red, which prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. Very nice typing machine. This model is one of my favorites. I just like the look of it. It's got that real classic typewriter look. It's not glossy. It's not as glossy as some other ones. I'm not sure if it's because of age or whatnot. Not sure if you can make this glossy somehow. So it's almost like a flat black, but it's not officially flat black, I don't think. To pull the page out easy, you just flip this switch forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy, or a little thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. Got a backspace on the top right here. That works good. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, you just hit the shift button again. On the left top is the margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that locks the key so you can't type past that block. You hit the margin release and it'll allow you to keep going and finish that word at the end of the page. This is your touch control. This model is kind of known for that. Some people even name this a touch control model because it has touch control right in the front. And the higher you go up on the plus side, the harder the tension is when you type. You could type faster with that, but you have to hit the keys harder. I'm used to typing on a computer, so I like to hit them softly. And this is your ribbon control color selector switch. We're going to put that back in the middle, which prints the top portion of the ribbon. And if you look at the ribbon, it's red on the bottom, black on the top. And if you go all the way down to the right, to the white, it doesn't print anything at all. Open the hood. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right, clockwise. And if you want to switch the direction, there's a lever on the left side right there. You flip that, and you start pulling counterclockwise to the left side. We're going to keep it pulling to the right for now. Got a carriage release on each side, right behind the knob here. You just hit it with your thumb, and you can control that carriage freely. And on this side, it's the same position, right behind the knob. Push it in, you can control the carriage. This little button on the end of the knob, if you pull it out, it's supposed to, I'm not sure if this needs some oil, but it's supposed to disable the spacing mechanism, which it's not doing right now. Also, you can get that with the switch, and you could turn the platen without navigating through the clicks, so you can get to an exact spot. And when you flip it to the back position, each one of those clicks is 1 space. That's about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.